As we mentioned earlier, Parliament's Ad Hoc Committee established to investigate the explosive allegations made by the KZN Police Commissioner, Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, is expected to finalize its report after months of hearings, witness testimonies and deliberations. The committee's mandate has been to examine claims of criminal infiltration, corruption and political interference within South Africa's criminal justice system. Parliament recently confirmed that the committee has been deliberating on drafting preliminary reports ahead of adopting its final findings. However, before the final report has been released, controversy has erupted over what is believed to be a leak draft preliminary report. Joining us now is Bloem, spokesperson for the Activists and Citizens Forum. Good morning and welcome to the Breakfast Rush on Radio Ansaar. And we seem to have an issue with the connectivity. Brother Mondley will quickly try and get a hold of Bloem again, the spokesperson for Activists and Citizen Forum. Now, we know that, this is something that's been going on for a while, and it was informative. It was important information that all of us needed to know, because Parliament's Ad Hoc Committee established to investigate this explosive allegations that, like we said, has been mentioned by our commissioner here, General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. This finalization report is something that has been supposed to be delivered already, and it's been months and months and months of hearings, months and months of deliberation, back and forth. However, this interim report has now been released after all of the back and forth, after going and coming and coming and going. And now that the report is here, we still say that it's watered down. We still say that we're not happy with what it holds. And to give us more information is Bloem. So we're going to try and see, inshallah, if we can pick up with him 14 minutes past 7. And I'd like to remind you that not far after our interview, so in about, say, 6 to 10 minutes, inshallah, after the interview, we are going to be giving away that TV, compliments of the team at Simplex Radio. So if you haven't sent through your message yet on 060-904-1056, then what are you waiting for? 10 questions. 10 questions, 60 seconds, and then you can add a 0 if you're watching on YouTube. You know what I'm talking about. That's all. Get 10 questions right in 60 seconds and your name will be on that list. And who knows, you could walk away with that TV. You could be watching us on an additional screen on YouTube. I believe that we have Bloem online now. Let's try again, inshallah. Spokesperson for the Activists and Citizen Forum. Good morning and welcome to Radio Ansaar.
Good morning, Naeem, and good morning to the listeners.
Thank you for your time this morning on the Breakfast Rush, Mr. Bloem. You have expressed hope that the document is fake. What aspects of it raised the biggest red flags for your organization?
Now, when we saw this draft doing the rounds, we were thinking it's a fake, and we have hoped it's a fake. But later on, we find out it is a draft of that committee.
Okay.
The things that really bothers us and made us worry is that a long list of people who, this report were saying that it find nothing illegal or anything that these people have done, corruption and illegal activities. So it makes us worried to think that can this be true, that these members of parliament can really say that with all the evidence that was led there in Parliament. We have followed this Ad Hoc Committee. We are not just sitting and talking for the sake of talking. We have followed it day by day.
Okay.
So it was a real shock to us to see this draft report from the Ad Hoc Committee.
Now, are your concerns based solely on what is contained in the leaked draft, or also on how the committee has conducted its work over the past months?
No, we have expressed ourselves to say that this committee is just a waste of time and money. We have said it during the whole hearings and processes, because there was a thing of pushing party political agendas. They were playing for the gallery, and they were not worried about the mandate. They were there to do their own thing, as I'm saying, pushing the political agendas. We have said so. It really made us very much worried from day one what this Ad Hoc Committee is doing. We want to wait for this final report of them to see what is in that final report.
Mr. Bloem, General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi's allegations were never ordinary claims. They spoke to alleged criminal infiltration of law enforcement and the justice system. Has this inquiry met the seriousness of those allegations?
You see, with this interim report of these people, they want to say General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi was just dreaming. It's a lot of lies that he was talking. That is the impression that we got when we were reading this interim report of these people. They don't see the seriousness of what the General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi have exposed on the 6th of July 2025. That makes us very, very, very worried. What type of members of parliament is this? That the whole country is worried about what General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi have exposed, but they are coming up to say, no, this long list of people have done nothing wrong. There was no, the committee can't find any corruption or wrongdoing on this long list of people, including the minister, the suspended minister of police, Senzo Mkhunu. We can't understand.
In closing, I think it's an important question to ask. Many South Africans have become increasingly skeptical of commissions, of inquiries, and parliamentary investigations. What message does this particular situation, Mr. Bloem, send about the public accountability?
No, this type of thing is really, really denting the image of Parliament.
Yeah.
This type of thing have made people lose trust and hope in Parliament. If this report can go out like this as final, we must then say, all of us, that we don't have members of Parliament who are keeping the executive and the president to account. There's no accountability in their eyes if they go out and publish such a report. A total disgrace.
I know I said that was the last question and in closing, but if you would allow me, I'd like to go off script just for a few minutes, Mr. Bloem. For the ordinary South African, like you and I, all of us that are sitting at home and in our workspaces, contributing to the country's economy via our taxes every single day, where to from here in situations like this?
We must never lose hope. We must never lose hope. We are coming from a very dark past. Mm-hmm. We were under apartheid, but we fought on. And we had hope that we will be free one day. Mm-hmm. The same situation now. We must never give up hope. We must keep on fighting. We must not keep quiet. That is the answer. If we are going to keep quiet, then all of us are going to sink in deep, deep, deep waters. Mm-hmm. We are there to fight this thing. We as activists and citizens forum, we are from the struggle. We know what sacrifices was made to be here today. So we will never give up. We know that we will be free one day. All these things that is happening now will come to pass.
Inshallah, we can only hope. Thank you so much for allowing me to ask that question off script and for your time this morning. Regardless of the technical errors, you were here and we acknowledge that. Spokesperson for the Activists and Citizens Forum, Dennis Bloem. Have a lovely Thursday.
Same to you and the listeners. Thank you very much.
Thank you kindly.
Join us again on TBR.